Hi children, good morning. Welcome back to my class. Okay, previously we discussed about some lessons, 5 lessons, and you all also know about that lessons. Today we are going to discuss with a new topic. So before going to that topic, I want to say something. Okay, and children, do you know car? What is the spelling of car? C-A-R, car. Okay, car, car. How this car can move? Because of it is based upon one machine. M-A-C-H-I-N-E machine. That machine name is an engine. A-N-N-E-N-G-I-N-E. Engine. Is it clear children? A car, how it can move? A car is based upon an engine. This engine is a one type of machine. Is it clear children? What is the spelling of machine? M-A-C-H-I-N-E machine. Okay. See, this machine contains some different parts. See, if you are going to some of that mans are doing some works, at that time if you see, we can see many different parts. It is present in an engine. Okay, like that our body also one type of machine. So human body also a wonderful machine, not a simple machine. Our human body also a wonderful machine. See here, why I am comparing with that machine? Because it can do and it can perform some special jobs. So after that we have to learn about some performances of that body parts. Is it okay? But see, human body is also a wonderful machine. See, reminding these already I told you, not only car, all maximum what you are observing now, the mobile also is based upon one type of machine. Of course, a fan also based upon a machine only it will works, and like that not only these example, maximum almost all things also it is based upon some machines. See, before going to that machine, so what we have to do? See, for this machine, we have to give some orders. So, these machines, for example, this car machine, phone machines or fan machines, they will follow our instructions, and after then it process will start. But coming to our human body, it works on its own. Anybody will not tell to do that particular work. Okay, so that only we told this human body is a wonderful machine. This human body can works upon its own only. Is it clear children? Now see, already I told you machine is combined of some different parts. In like that only our human body also consists some parts. So let us we have to know about our human body and its part. Okay, this is our 6th lesson. That is human body. H-U-M-A-N, human, B-O-D-Y, body. Human body. So already I told you human body is a wonderful machine. So what are the parts insisted in this human body? Come on children. First of all, before I told you these all some of the parts also made with some iron metals only. Is it clear? But coming to our human body, how it can made up of? Come on, do you have any idea about this? So if you don't know, I will tell about that. Our human body also start with a small single cell. Cell means see not a mobile. Cell means not a mobile. It is a one type of structure. See how it is. Cell. This is the structure of a cell. See, this is the structure of cell. See how we can see. If you see under a microscope, then we have to see the particular shape of a cell. Is it clear children? Okay. See, anyway, our human body first of all starts with a single cell only. When we are in mother's womb. Okay. When we are in mother's womb means stomach. At that time, our human life can start with a single cell. Single cell only. Okay children? This single cell, after what it will do? Division. Okay, this single cell division, after division means already you have an idea about the division. So repeated multiplication we called as division. So this cell division, after it can divided into some, or it can form together some one type of structure. Okay children, this is we call as a tissue. Tissue, tissue. Okay children, so many of cells form together and after it can make a tissue. It can make a tissue. In this tissue, so many different types of tissues are present. So in your further classes you have to learn about the tissues. So these tissues also form together and they can make organs. And already I told you our body also contains some organs. These so many different types of tissues can form organs. Okay, these organs are parts of an organ system. ORGAN, organ, SYSTEM, system, organ system. Okay, so many different, also we know that our body contains different organ systems. So these organ system, many of organ systems can make a organism. Organism. Okay children, this is only one living organism that will contain our human body. See once children, our human body will start with a single cell. Okay, and these cells division after form together and they will make a tissue. Different types of tissues can form an organ. Okay, these organs are part in the organ systems. So many different types of organ systems can make a living organism. Okay children, this is one type of cycle only. So that only we called as this cell is a basic unit of life. Okay, basic unit of life. So basic unit means what? Because our body starts with a single cell, so that only it is called, it is a basic unit of life. Children, here I want to ask one question. Who is the basic unit of life? Come on, say that is none other than cell only. Okay children? This cell only we called as a basic unit of life and also structural unit of life. Structural unit of life. This is very important bit. Okay. See, who is the basic unit of life is, that is also answer is a cell, and also a structural unit of life is a cell. So like this only our human body can start. Okay, cells are formed together and it will make tissues. These tissues can form organs. Organs are parts in organ systems. So many organ systems can make a living organism. Now, our living organism is an example for, that is human body. Human body is an example for a living organism. Okay children. Now, in this living organism, in that human body, different types of parts also present. So let us, we have to learn about the different parts which are present in our body. Okay children? Okay, now coming to see that first one. See what I am doing now. I am telling a lesson to you and you are listening very interestingly. Am I right? So and also you are observing with your beautiful eyes. Okay, and see some of the organs are helping what is going on in our surroundings. See children, some of the organs are helping in what is going on in our surroundings. That organs we called as sense organs. S-E-N-S-E, sense, O-R-G-A-N-S, organs. Sense organs. Okay children, now come on, say how many sense organs do we have? We have 5 sense organs. Okay, we have 5 sense organs. Come on children, In your previous classes only you learned about that what are the sense organs do we have and what are that? Come on, first one is our beautiful eyes. What is the spelling of eyes? E-Y-E-S, eyes. And coming to the second, what is the spelling of ears? E-A-R-S, ears. Ears after what is the next sense organ, children? Come on, say. That is our beautiful nose. What is the spelling of nose? And O-S-E, nose. And coming to the next, which organ? That is tongue. T-O-N-G-U-E, tongue. And the last one is skin. These are the 5 sense organs, okay, which are present in our body. And what is the function of these sense organs? Sense organs can sense what is going on in our surroundings. If we don't have any sense organs, we don't know anything and we can't sense anything also. So, the sense organs is very important to our human body. Okay, let us how it is useful to our body. First of all, what is the use of eyes? Eyes for seeing or watching. If you want to see anything, of course this video, some of that movies, what can it may be? So we are using our eyes. We have 2 eyes. Okay children. So what is the use of eyes? Eyes for seeing. And coming to the ears. Now I am telling a lesson to you and you are listening with your ears. So ears for hearing. H-E-A-R-I-N-G, hearing. Okay children, ears for hearing, and also we have 2 ears, and also we have 2 ears. And coming to this, we called as nose. Okay, this structure we called as nose. And what is the use of nose? Nose for smelling. Nose for smelling. And we have only single nose. We have only single nose only. So, what is the use of nose? We can smell anything with our nose. Of course, we are breathing with our nose only. Okay. And coming to the tongue. So many people are confused about the spelling of this tongue. What is the spelling of tongue? T-O-N-G-U-E, tongue. Okay. And what is the use of this tongue? With our tongue, we can taste any of our food items. So, different types of tastes are there. Sweet, bitter, sour, salt, crispy. 6 tastes are present in our food. So, anyway, so these taste of food we can say with our tongue only. Okay, children, tasting. Tongue for tasting. And at last one, skin. This is our skin only. So, what is the use of skin? Skin for feeling. Skin for feeling. If we are feeling hot or cold, we can feel with our skin only. Anyway, what is the use of skin? Skin for feeling. So, these are the 5 sense organs and these are the 5 senses. What are the 5 senses? Seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting and feeling. And what are the sense organs? Eyes, ears, nose, tongue and skin are we called as our sense organs. Is it clear children? So these how it is connected to our body. These all 5 sense organs also through our nerves. Okay, through our nerves only. Okay, entire our body will cover with nerves. These all 5 sense organs also through the nerves it will connect to the brain. And children, do you know where the brain is located? So up in our head only the brain is present. Okay, so anyway these sense organs through the nerves only it will connected to the brain. Okay, and whatever it may be, it can taste that, it can say the sense, it will immediately passes through the nerves to the brain. Okay, the brain immediately giving to some reflex action only. So like this only the sense organs will perform its function. Okay, next coming to the next organ systems. So what are the organ systems? Already I told you. Organs, so many different types of organs are present in the organ systems. Okay, we have to know about organ systems. 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 In these organ systems, first of all, we have to know about the first one is respiratory system. Respiratory system. SYSTEM system. Children, do you know what is meant by respiration? So, I will tell you now. Respiration. Okay, respiration. RESPIRATION. Respiration or breathing. 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 Okay, respiration or breathing. And do you know, children, what is meant by breathing or respiration? Is, I will tell. See, take in air. Take in air. Okay, and releasing out. RELEASING. Releasing air is called breathing. What is meant by breathing or respiration? Taking air and releasing air is called, okay, respiration or breathing. This is very important process. This is very important process. Come on, children, what is meant by respiration? Taking in air and releasing air is called respiration or breathing. Also, it is very important organ systems. So, do you know, children, how it can present its work? So, let us, we have to see one type or one model. So, see this one. This is the picture of respiratory system. Come on, children. I hope you all are seeing this. This is the structure of respiratory system. See, come on. Are you visible to see this picture? Yes. See, respiratory system. This is our human body. Okay. And see, first of all, respiration is already I told you taking in air. So, how we can take the air? So, through our nose. Through our nose only we can take the fresh air. Fresh air means here what? That is oxygen. OXYGEN, oxygen. The breathing gas is called oxygen. Okay, children, what is the breathing gas in human's life? That is oxygen. So, this fresh air or oxygen we can take with our nose. Okay, see, once you observe your nose, see, here I want to tell with this picture only. See, this structure we called as nose. So, that fresh air or oxygen will enter through the nostrils. Okay, we have two holes that we called as nostrils. So, anyway, this fresh air will goes through the windpipe. See, one type of pipe is present. So, this pipe we called as windpipe. Okay, windpipe. WIND, wind, PIPE, pipe. See, in this name only is there. Wind means air. This fresh air will go through one type of pipe. That pipe only we called as windpipe. So, nose is automatically will connect to the windpipe. So, anyway, this fresh air will go through the nose, through the windpipe, and where it will go? Children, we don't know what is going on inside our body. So, this fresh air will at last can reach us these organs. Those are called, come on, say, already in your second class you learned about the shape of that organs. Those are internal organs and they are protected by the rib cage. Come on, that are lungs, LUNGS, lungs. We have two lungs which are present in our body. Is it clear, children? So, this fresh air will go through the windpipe and this fresh air will settle in the part of lungs. Okay, children? These lungs can take always oxygen. And what it will do? These lungs can take the fresh air and also this oxygen. Fresh air I told you that is named oxygen. This oxygen, what is the use of oxygen? The oxygen can burn the food what we are eating. Okay, and after that it will give energy to the entire body. This is the function of oxygen. Okay children, very important. From this class onwards you have to pay more attention upon your subject, then only you have to achieve your goals or subjects. Is it okay? Next, once again I want to tell about this respiratory system. So this is very important system in our body, that is respiratory system. And this respiratory means, or respiration, what is meant by respiration means taking in air and releasing air is called respiration or breathing. And which gas we are taking? The name is oxygen. Okay, this oxygen or fresh air will enter through our nose, and this fresh air will go through the windpipe. Okay, windpipe, and this windpipe, through the windpipe it will reach us to the organs, or that is lungs. We have both lungs, and these fresh air or oxygen, what it will do? It can burns the food, and after burning, after it will give energy to the body. That is the use of oxygen. Okay, and that process also we called as oxygenation. We can learn in further classes. Anyway, we have two lungs only. And see, for example, how we can take, or how we can take particular some breathing habits. So we have to maintain some good breathing habits. So what we have to do? So now this time corona period is going on. So at this time mostly who are affected this corona, they are worrying about that breathing or these respiratory organs only. So first of all, what they have to do, not only that people, and who are the good healthy people, they have to do first of all breathing exercise. Breathing exercise, and also we called as pranayama. Okay, already our yoga teacher told that pranayama. So anyway, so with this pranayama, okay, and we have to take in fresh air, and also at the same time we have to release that air also. So we have to practice as nearly 5 to 10 minutes in our home or any place only. At the same time, we have to take the fresh air with our nose only, not with our mouth. Some of the people, while they are feeling with cold, at that time they can simply open their mouth and they can take breathing. So that is not correct, because some of the waste materials also will enter through our mouth. So this breathing exercise will help in our breathing, proper breathing system. And also we have to keep our surroundings clean. Okay, at the same time only we can take the fresh air, and also we have to maintain, or we have to plant some beautiful or green plant trees. Automatically these green plant trees only make our environment very neat only. So anyway children, I hope you all will follow these notes only. Okay, so this is about the respiratory system. Come on, what are the main important organs which are present in the respiratory system? Nose, windpipe and lungs. Okay, these three are the very important organs in the which are present in the respiratory system. Okay, let us now we have to know about the another system, that is next important system is digestive system. D-I-G-E-S-T-I-V-E, digestive, S-Y-S-T-E-M system. Digestive system. And do you know children what is meant by digestive or digestion? So here, first of all, before going to learn about this system, we have to know something. We are taking breathe, or we are taking fresh air with our nose. At the same time, I hope you all completed your food. So that this food how we took, because with our mouth only we took this food. Okay, and this food, where it will go? Do you know about that? Of course, I also don't know. See, we have to discuss about that process only. This food, where it will go and what is going on in that part. So let us, we have to know in that digestive system only. Okay, so this what is meant by digestive? So digestion, that process is occurs in the digestion system only, digestive system. Digestion process is occurs in the digestive system. And what is meant by digestive or digestion? So here food breaks down into simpler form. Food breaks down into simple form. Okay, that process we call as digestion. What is meant by digestion? Food breaks down into simple form or small particles we called as digestion. This digestion process will occur in the part of stomach. S-T-O-M-A-C-H, stomach. Okay children, stomach. So we are taking the food and it will go near to the stomach. In this digestive system only we have to learn. Anyway, this digestion process will occur in the stomach only. What is meant by digestion? Food breaks down into simpler form. So let us, we have to see the model of the digestive system. Okay, see children, once you look upon the picture of digestive system. See, let us, this is our human body and how the digestion occurs in our stomach. So this part we called as stomach. Stomach is a muscular bag. Stomach is a muscular bag and also hollow part only. Okay, anyway, we are taking the food with our mouth. With our mouth. So digestion process will start at mouth only. Anyway children, so what are the parts present in our mouth? Teeth and pink color one structure called tongue. Okay, we are taking the food, at the same time this food breaks into small pieces with our teeth only, and also one type of liquid also present in that mouth, that is called saliva. S-I-L-I-V-A, saliva. Okay, saliva. And who is producing this saliva? One type of salivary glands are present in the inside of our mouth. These salivary glands are producing this saliva. Okay, saliva is one type of liquid which is presenting in our mouth. Anyway, these food particles, what we chewed, that particles is mixed with saliva, and this saliva helped to go through the food pipe into our stomach. So this one pipe is present in our body, that we call as food pipe. F-O-O-D, food, P-I-P-E, pipe. Children, don't get confusion. Before, in that respiration system, I told about windpipe, because the fresh air or air will go through the windpipe. Here, this pipe we called as food pipe. Food pipe, those two pipes also present in our throat only. Okay, so this is windpipe and this is our food pipe. See how the food is going through the food pipe. Okay, this is food pipe. What is the spelling of food pipe? F-O-O-D, food, and P-I-P-E, pipe, food pipe. Anyway, this food will go through the food pipe and it will reach us to the muscular bag. The part name is stomach. S-T-O-M-A-C-H, stomach. This is the part of stomach. Is it clear? And at last this food will reach us to the stomach. And what is going on in that part of stomach? In this, see, these walls of stomach can fill with some of the digestive juices. Okay, D-I-G-E-S-T-I-V-E, digestive, J-U-I-C-A-S, juices. Anyway, the stomach walls is fully filled with this digestive juice. This food what we chewed, okay, that food will mix us with the digestive juice, and after that it will form one type of structure, and this will after it can form one type of liquid. These liquid form, and also it is present in, see, these are called small intestine. See, these are called small intestine. S-M-A-L-L, small, I-N-T-S-T-I-N-E, small intestine. Okay, this small intestine. See, this liquid food will reaches to the small intestine, and some of the waste materials or hard materials also which is present in our food, that hard materials will goes to the one type of structure. This is called large intestine. That is called large intestine. The waste material will go to and reaches to the large intestine, and these waste materials at last it can through by the anus. A-N-U-S, anus. Okay children, so like this only the digestion process will occur in our body, and these are the parts which are helped in the process of digestion. And what is meant by digestion? See, the food breaks down into small pieces. See here, with picture I want to tell the process of digestion. See, our digestion process will starts in the part of mouth. See, this food and it is divided or it is breaks down into small particles with the help of our teeth. And these food particles, see, these are salivary glands. So these glands are producing saliva. The food particles can mix with the saliva, and these food will help to go to through the food pipe. So anyway, this food will go through the food pipe and it will reaches to the part of stomach. Stomach is a muscular bag. Okay. So the walls of stomach can filled with some digestive juices. Anyway, in this stomach only our food will turns into liquid form. This liquid form will go to the small intestine. Is it clear children? This small intestine, after this liquid only can mixes with the blood and it will passes through the whole of our body, and some of the waste materials will and settles to the large intestine, and these waste materials, when it is filled with waste materials, at last it can through by the anus. Okay, these are the parts: mouth, food pipe, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and anus are the parts of digestive system. Children, I hope you all understood about the process of digestion and the parts which are present in digestive system. So in the next class we have to learn about with another systems. Thank you.